For those who were not around last year, I guess you guys have another opportunity because I heard that the NCR is back.
Really?
Wow.
You guys haven't heard.
I was just hearing NCR, but I didn't know like it's back.
It's back. It's back. Actually, it's back. I didn't want to say this, but I have to say it.
I'm actually so excited.
I'm saying like so. It's back, and we're going back to Ibadan. Are you guys skeptical about that?
But it can't be the same place.
It's not the same place, obviously. Hi, Ayanfe Roberts in the building, and I'm not alone in the studio. I have with me Anderson Egbebi, who is a graphic designer and also a student of Unilag. And just beside him is the delectable Omowumi Bolu, who is also a law student of the University of Lagos. And yes, we have a 7th member of the Nigerian National Youth Service Corps, and his name is Bolaji, who is also an entrepreneur. And today we're going to be having a conversation talking about different issues and different topics. So let's talk about the NCR, the National Campus Retreat 2.0. Last year was all about the identity, NCR 1.0, and this year it's all about focus. Last year we had different colors, another taxi process. White.
Yellow.
White.
You're wrong.
What am I wrong?
You're wrong. I said white, so you can't say white. We had how many colors? We had 4 colors.
Oh!
So white.
But you want yellow?
Red.
And that was good. Okay, so we had white, we had red, we had yellow, and we had blue. And now this year we're talking about, we're looking at focusing these identities into one. Bolu, for you, what's your color, and why is that your color?
Okay, so my color is white.
Okay.
When you say white, I know exactly what you mean.
I want to know why you're white. Because really,
but like I think some of the characteristics that are prevalent in people like me who have the color code white, we're peaceful, not confrontational, we're calm, we like to observe things before we just jump into it. So I think that's it.
And don't forget reserve.
Yes.
for you, Bolaji, you yellow, right?
Yes, sir.
So
Still yellow.
you're still a yellow.
Still yellow.
So how does that influence who you are right now?
Yellow is more of the outgoing person, the free person, ready to do anything and just be everywhere, just enjoy themselves. But sometimes it takes a toll on me whereby I feel overburdened with a lot of ideas or things I need to do. And I'm just excited about this year whereby it's going to probably show me how I can be a more
Ogbonge yellow, yeah, seriously, because I actually had that same struggle last year, whereby I'm also yellow, by the way, and I found myself from 8 to 4, I'm very active, but the whites, they have the activity, the thing starts to pop around that 8 p.m. That's when they decide to have ideas, and I'm like, guys, I want to sleep. And there was this clash last year with my teammates. I don't know if you had that same clash being a white. Bolu, did you have that kind of challenge? And with the fact that you are a peacemaker, did you have any challenge settling fights and stuff like that?
Okay, so yes, definitely. When there are different personalities coming together, different ideas, people have different ways they want to execute things, and it's easy for it to get distracting and everybody to just want to say their piece. So I found myself having to go from group to group when it came to that groups that were focused on particular tasks like videography, photography, things like that. I found myself being involved in each one, just trying to see, okay, so everybody now, have you guys been able to put your idea into something concrete, and how are you guys able to establish it? So I found myself actually having to be like the glue in a lot of activities. So I think that was one way that my personality was a contribution to my group overall.
Can you give us some of the activities that happened last year?
Last year was packed. We had the photography, we
1,
had the slam,
2,
we had the videography
3,
challenge, we had the slow-mo dance,
slow-mo,
and the tire painting.
So for you, like you mentioned painting, it means like you were so active in painting.
Yeah.
So how was the feel for you?
Well, there were a lot of white and
Obviously.
white, red, they're working together, trying to like decide what we wanted to do. But ultimately, it was a fun experience for us. Very fun experience.
Okay, so Bolaji Adefolu, what do you think about this year's edition Focus?
This year's edition is going to be different.
Okay.
It's not going to be like the regular, you come, you just come and meet your friends and every other thing like that. I think this year is going to have more classes that would, even bring out the best in you.
I would like for you to give the viewers out there one reason why they should be at this year's NCR. So in no particular order, let's do ladies first. There's no order.
Okay.
But we are gentlemen, yeah. We are gentlemen, yeah. Okay.
So I would say, look, you should be there because you definitely will conquer one fear of yours. I think that's one thing that has been consistent with NCR and even ICLC at large. It's being able to do things that you never thought you could. For example, the slam, I originally wasn't planning to even be part of it at all. Then,
by the way, she came second.
then after
She didn't come second. It was a tie for me.
Well, okay.
But then after that, I was like, oh, okay, maybe I should be part of the writers. I didn't want to get on the stage, mostly because the 2 times I've actually participated in slam in my life have been as a result of the SWAT Academies, ICLC and NCR. And even last year, I was a bit hesitant because it's still a fear of mine being able to be that vulnerable with something that is coming from my head. It is not a script I'm following. It's something coming from my mind. And so people are judging you, whether or not you like it. The judges are judging you based on those ideas,
yeah.
how you execute it. Your audience is also judging you based on that. And that's it's a way to be vulnerable. So it really helped me. I was able to conquer that fear of mine. And I'm very happy that I did. So I think that's one thing you should look out.
Okay. So Bolaji, shoot your shot to that person who is struggling right now.
I'm going to tell you, I've never been to this place before. Truly, I've not been there.
True, I've
so
not
if
been.
you have not been there, you should want to come. Don't tell your mommy that, it's going to be boring. If you have not been there, come for it.
Yeah. So you have to come for. You have to be there. I know Anderson is definitely going to be there. You could hear from the man Bolaji. He's definitely going to be there, and of course the slamist. She's going to try and get that title this year, and she is also going to be there. So it will be very nice and lovely to see you at the NCR 2.0. It's going to be happening at Bolaji, Ibadan, and you don't want to miss it. 25,000 naira. What do you guys think about that fee?
Chicken price.
Chicken price, yeah, chicken price. Yeah, it's really, we have less than 2 months right now to raise the money. So let's just get it done, and definitely it will be worth that cost. Until I come your way next time, I see man Ayanfe Roberts, and I had with me Anderson Egbebi, Bolu and Bolaji Adefolu. See you guys when we see you again. Cheers.